it's about half an hour. So when you consider Campanha Gaúcha and when you will think about the wines of Campanha Gaúcha, you have to have in mind that we have a much similar climate, soil, culture, techniques from Uruguay and from the Pampas, let's say Argentina and Uruguay, than actually from the northern part of Brazil.
Excellent.
Or even the northern part of the state of Rio Grande do Sul that we are located. That's why the enologist practices that we apply here are much similar to the Uruguayan ones than actually to the Serra Gaúcha ones.
So what are the keys to the terroir? What are the temperatures like? You mentioned the breeze. Tell us about the soil. What is the 101 on Campanha?
You can speak about the difference of temperatures, minus and plus, 15 during the night,
yeah,
25, 28 during the day.
During the day.
It's not so high, like 35, 37, no. It's about, the maximum is 30.
Yeah, we have like 15 degrees Celsius of amplitude, from the minimal temperature during the night and the higher temperature during the day. So this is a characteristic. Another characteristic that you can consider in Campanha Gaúcha is that the summer it's really dry. However, you do have humidity on the soil, so you don't need to irrigate because of that. Another characteristic that for sure you will find in Campanha Gaúcha is the wind. It's always windy. It doesn't matter what time of the year it is. In the summer and the winter, there's always the wind, around the vineyard. And this actually helps a lot to not have, some diseases that are really common on vineyards, like mildew and mildew. So
a very important thing is that we have Cabernet Sauvignon and Syrah. They demand a lot of time to be completely mature.
Yeah, mature.
Mature, and we can do that. We go through February and go to late March. Then we make the harvest in late March. All the Brazil they did the harvest in the end of February, the beginning of March, and we can go ahead.
Perfect, because you have that
because
dry
we have
summer.
This drier, because we have this windy, because the topography of this region. Then the Syrah and the Cabernet Sauvignon, they complete the maturation. And if they complete the maturation, you have better aromas. Then you can have good wines. You don't harvest a greenish or green.
Yeah, green.
Grape.
You get full ripeness here. The wines are very rich in fruit and concentration and deep in colour as well. What Campanha has exploded in recent years. It's really grown and become the second most important wine region of Brazil. Why do you think we're seeing so many vineyards come here?
It is the region of Brazil by excellence to grow vineyards. Okay, when you talk about all the things that you have to consider, technical things that you have to consider, this is the best part of the whole country to do it. And now you also have other important things like the knowledge, and you have universities, and you have research of the region that possibilitated the entrepreneurs that before only worked with livestock and sheep and everything to actually grow vineyards and produce wine. So you have now this knowledge and human capacity that you didn't have like 20 years ago.
Excellent.
If you look the world, you can see that in parallel 31, you can see Australia, you can see Africa do Sul, South Africa.
South Africa.
You can see Uruguay, you can see Argentina, you can see Chile. And why you have this lacuna, this open space without grapes? What was going on? What was going on that we were taking care of the cattle.
Yeah.
It's a cultural things. We are on a horse and we are riding horse and take care of sheep and cattle. Then, in sometimes, in the year 2000, well, why not grape? If we can see this parallel perturbation, just as we don't do that, when we start to do that.
Excellent. So you can be a gaucho and a vigneron.
It was just that. But it's not so easy.
No.
But it's a very good thing to do, and it's a pleasure.
In the beginning, it was quite strange because I mean the gauchos, they were used to like ride horses and work with the cattle and all those things, and you know. And when we said like, okay, we're going to cultivate and grow, you know, vineyards
kind of
and
strange
everything,
thing.
and they said like, okay, so how we're going to manage the vineyard? Okay, you have to actually go down the horse and start, you know, like.
And why someone with a bombacha doing with a grape and cutting that and